What's up? It's your boy Ali Mamba, back with another video about tire shop business. This video I want to talk about what I've been doing recently. This is March 2022, and a lot of projects been going on, and I actually accomplished a big project recently, and I'm very happy about that. But I just want to show you what's been going on, what I've been doing, and show you the project I've been working on really hard with friends and finally got done. So I just get to the project right here. And this is my 1969 Camaro. It's got an LS Swap. It's a 383 twin turbo 67 VS Racing turbos with the Holly computer. It's got, the best of the best, 4 9-inch T56 built mini tub with 345s in the back, Toyo Proxys. It still needs a lot more to go. As in tuning, we gotta tune it. Working on breaking the whole car in right now, doing my miles. But this has been a big project that it took us 3 years to do. And when it first started out, I thought it was gonna be a pretty simple project because we already been doing cars with the LS. We already know what to build, what I want, or what I'm thinking of doing, and I thought I'm gonna buy just the shell and this old car, not worry about smog, and throw an LS in it. And we already done it a lot of times, so it's gonna be pretty simple. But nah, it was freaking hard. This thing was hard to do. Very expensive, by the way. When it comes to all these parts for these cars, that's one thing I learned. I didn't know it was gonna be that expensive with these cars. I thought just a shell was gonna be expensive, but nah, just because it's these years they made some, everybody wants their money. So it was just a shell when I bought it, and it already had all the body work done, the metal work done, so it was like, perfect just to throw an LS in it. And so as I got it, I wanted more power, right? I was already with my motors, a few strokers, and I figured, you know what, let's go twin turbo, right? There's more room in these cars than my previous cars that we built, and it was actually not hard to find a turbo kit for it. But originally we went one route, and then we had to do it all over again with better parts. You see, like, the heads are trick flow heads, and even like recently we've been upgrading to better wastegates and better blow-off valve. And probably later on I'll change even more things, who knows what. But this is the way I like it right here. We already been driving it. I've been driving it, and it's been very fun. And this is something I've been dreaming about for like many years. But these things are expensive. That's why I never went for them. I was always going for my favorites, 4th gen Camaros. But yeah, it took a lot of hard work. See the brakes. We got Brembo brakes in the front, Z06 rotors, and then we got the wheel welds, the little wheel welds for the 15s that can fit in. I can fit 15-inch rims if I want. Right now they're 17s, but yeah, very, very happy about this. And and it's one of my projects. It's one of our projects. We got more projects to go, and I already got all the parts pretty much for my other projects. And I'll show you the other ones right now. But this is my pretty much the only car right now I got on the road besides the SUV that I have. But it just so happens my other one's broke pretty much, and now I gotta make them even faster than before, right? It's already there. So, but we'll be making those cars, popping them out this year soon. We've been working very hard at them, and this is proof that we've been working very hard. The U-Haul business, it's been pretty busy. I mean, it's always pretty busy, but it's starting to pick up even more. And I had to even go get another truck because the orders. But you know, U-Haul is a free franchise, pretty much. With the way I see it, it doesn't cost you anything to maintain them. You know, to apply, you need a physical location, and I get about 6-8 rentals a week. I have a feeling it's gonna go up, but I used to get more before the pandemic. But yeah, it's, you know, you don't gotta maintain them, you don't gotta wash them, you don't gotta do nothing. Just fill out the contracts with the customers. They take them, they bring it back, and repeat the process. Just rent them out. So if you have a tire shop business, I highly recommend you put a U-Haul, you become a U-Haul dealer. These two other projects I've been talking about, they were running, but then they blew up, the motors. But pretty much the 4th gen Camaros, we brought them out right here. We washed them for yesterday, and we put them in their spot. Well, this one I put it in the spot. Cleaned the floors, so the floors are nice and clean right now. And again, I got the motor for that one already, and this one, the motor's almost done. So looking forward to these. The limos, yesterday I got a job for the white one. Family came, checked it out, so they booked it for a future quinceañera, which is a 15. And the black one has a job on Sunday, this Sunday, and the white one also has another job next month. So we've been busy with that, or trying to wash them pretty much and booking them. And this is our latest project that we're doing again. It's put in my Firebird 2000, and it's got it's a 1998, sorry, and it's got a bad clutch. And so we took it down yesterday. We put it up on the ramp. We took down the transmission. I love the ramp, by the way. I love it, and it makes the job way easier. And the clutch is very bad. We're going from a stage 3 monster clutch to a twin disc. Oil leaks, so we're gonna fix the roommate seal leak. I think we got a bad valve cover gasket leak. We got you know, we gotta put a new slave inside. I'm actually gonna change the transmission. So this one had a stock T56, which is right here. And I'm gonna put in my built T56 that was for my other car. And I wanna take this one to the transmission shop so they can rebuild it to be brand new again, very strong. Built, fully built. So yeah, we stayed late last night, and today I'm gonna be working on this. But as you can see, it's a lot of work, but it's really fun. I do this pretty much for fun. So everybody has their hobbies. This is my hobby. Build my cars, or my friends build them too. And you know, we're trying to just go faster and faster on multiple cars. So this is also gonna get a turbo. So we already got the kit for this one. Those two cars, well, the Black Mamba already has the turbo kit in it. The red 35th anniversary, I already got the turbo kit for it. So that one's gonna become a 5.3. So we've been very busy with these cars. So I got, you know, when you get more time in the business, you get connections of tires for wholesale, the new ones, people, you know, legit connections. And so they hit me up, hey, you want to buy some VAGs, 25, 75, 16s? I got 2 sets. Yeah, all right, cool. And then before that, it was like about another 6 sets of other sizes. But you know, you always gotta be prepared when you get your money saved, and when the opportunities come, you buy them, and you make some good profit. So I've been also working on that, getting my inventory up. That's just for the new tires, but for the used ones, also got in more tires. We already brought them to the back. You know, there's still more organizing to do, but they're back here already. They're not in the front. And you know, we fill in the racks, and we're pretty good with the filling in the racks. But of course, there's more room. If you look up, there's like, for some reason, there's always more room in the top, right? We bring them down and we never put them back up again. It takes time. And so I've been trying to get in tires, but since I'm so busy, even with the buying process of the used tires, I mean, it's really only been like about either once a week or once every 2 weeks. So I mean, and it's always like about 150, 200, 250 tires around there. So I mean, it's decent, it's pretty cool, but you know, I would like to buy more if I had more time. And again, when I mean more time, it's really to receive them and put them away. It's not even going and choosing them. So normally you go out and choose, and that's the best way, because you get 100% what you want. But what I do is, since I have a very good relationship with the used tire wholesaler guys, and there's certain ones that are really smart about tire sizes, and they know what I like because I already bought tires with them years. Then I just call the guy and say, send me tires. We kind of talk a little bit about tire sizes, but mainly he knows what I like. And I tell him what I don't want, because let's say it's a good size, but I already have a bunch of it. So then he brings them down. And even on the truck I choose, and he takes the very few away, the ones I don't want. But the rest of the truck I get, because again, he does a good job of knowing what I like or what's good tire sizes, and he has a very good buyer with me. I'm a good customer to him, right? So I'm always gonna be trying to do that way as much as I can, and I've been doing that for like a few years now. Before, it was going and choosing them, and you know, again, that's the best way. But the thing is to choose them. That's the best way to choose them. The thing is, you gotta have time, and I have had no time at all. And so that's where I'm at with the used tire buying. But very good quality stuff, very good stuff that I can continue to grab and hold, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Because let me show you another story what happened. So one of my things was, I'm gonna buy tires. This was about a year ago. I'll keep buying and buying and buying, and of course they sell, and that's why it's kind of hard to keep up too, because we're selling a lot of tires. But it's like I'm gonna buy because what if there's a tire shortage, right? This is before the tire shortage happened, because I just foresaw things happening, right? Like shit, COVID, a lot of people are not working, and you know the tires are eventually run out if no one's working on them, making them, right? China and all that. So then I was like, okay, well, you know, new tires, okay, yeah, whatever. You know, that's cool, right? Like, it's not gonna affect me much. Let's say if there is a shortage. And I did buy a lot of tires, by the way, of new ones. But the main thing was like, oh, what about the used ones though? Like, how is that gonna work? I know the U.S. I mean, they have a lot of like, oh, especially in California, especially in LA County, and San Bernardino and Orange County, like a ton of cars. You know, 13 million people. That's even hard to imagine, right? So, a lot of cars out there. So we don't even have to buy tires from other countries. And in my opinion, the tires from here, from California, are the best quality. I mean, I've seen some great stuff. I bought a lot of great tires from other countries, but man, like California freaking tires, the quality, the brands, it's better here. And you know, that's why I buy my tires is here, because first of all, that's what people want, and so yeah, they're a little bit more expensive usually, but I mean, it is what it is. So you just charge the customer more. But I was like, well, who knows if there's gonna be a tire shortage for here. And so I started buying again. But I had more time back then. I started just buying a ton, right? And so time goes by. I didn't even pay attention. Yeah, there was a tire shortage on the new tires. But I didn't pay attention about the used ones though. And so, yeah, little by little, there was been a shortage. I couldn't get my hands on a lot of 205 65 15s, which is like a very common size. I couldn't get my hands on like 215 85 16s. And little by little, it was like, man, well, you know, that's it's strange. And that wasn't even a problem at all, like before, never. And so even like the 15s were kind of getting hard to get, like the taller 15s. Like it's always been hard to get, kind of, but even more now. And so what happens is I sell, and they're not coming in. And then so like time goes by, and then I see other tires like 215 45 17s, like not much of those. 225 45 17s, like that's like a basic tire size, and there's been like a shortage of that size. And 235 45 even harder. And so like I'll show you my 15s now. They've been like really like going out. Look at, and we got some. See, these are the ones we got in. You can see like the quality, and so you can tell they're pretty fresh, right? Compared to like those, you can tell like low quality, not that fresh, right? But again, like look at, they're just low inventory right now, pretty much on my 15s. And look at these racks, pretty empty, kind of, you know. The back rack pretty empty. And so yeah, there's been a tire shortage for the used ones too. And then so like, but a good thing is that I was buying a ton. I was saving them, just grabbing them and filling them up in my racks. And I just noticed the other day, it's like, hey, the 15s are not coming in. I've been selling a lot. And so what's going on is I talked to these guys, see their views, what's going on out there, other friends in the business, and yeah, they're like, man, we'd have this, we'd have that, we'd have this. And they say, oh, what do you got? I was like, I got this. And I was like, oh shit, well, man, you got some good stuff, because you know customers are gonna find you. They're gonna need those tires. They're gonna come find you, and yeah, that's exactly what happens. But I'm also in the same boat, and I can't get a lot of that sizes. But at least I had a bunch saved, a whole bunch, and they were saying, you know, my customers are happy though. You know, my customers that have been here with me, they're not sure. Some don't even know that there's a charge or whatever. They just, you come to me and that's it. They don't even look at somewhere else. But it's been crazy times. But the point is, I've been stocking up, and now I'm trying to even stock up more. But you know, it's a lot of the same sizes that keep coming in. Just an example, I do sell a lot of the 235 45 17s. I mean, I'm sorry, 235 45 18s. But I got a lot of those, and I kind of just don't grab them right now because I got a lot of those. So you know, that. But what about the rest of the stuff? Like, you know, there's a lot of other sizes. Like the wider ones, it's been like really hard to get. Like they always been hard, but now it's even more harder. 265 35s are pretty tough now. Really hard. The 275 35s 18s. 285 35 8s very hard. 255 35, it's always been kind of hard to get, but I don't have much of those right now. And so just pretty much they're getting kind of hard to get, and the ones I get over and over, I don't get no more. Like example, like this whole rack right here is 215 55 17. It's a very common size, but I stocked up. Like I said, I was stocking up, and these haven't stopped coming in, so I just don't grab them no more, you know. So I just don't pick them no more, even though like there's some very good ones in that size a lot of the times. I don't grab them no more. See, like the quality like that, it just there's just a lot of those. But so yeah, I was stocking up a lot on a lot of those in the past, and it just happened to have a tire shortage come down, and that was not fun. But yeah, I've been focusing a lot on buying tools. Like I'm not a mechanic shop, so I had to buy a lot of stuff. Like I just bought this transmission jack, and I used it to take down the already. We just already started doing this kind of stuff, and this is actually the first time I use it. And then this one, the first time I used it too, to drain the oil. And I bought it, you know, when I've been and then also like recently, I bought it recently. If you can see up there, to hold the motor up, I just already bought that one like 2 weeks ago, just not even thinking about it, and I'm already using it right now. I'm gonna change the motor mounts right there. So, you know, these things come in handy. I can lift it more right now. It's kind of down right now, but I dropped it a little bit just to drop the chance, because I wanted some more room to open up this fucking, you know, we can get the top bolt, some room to take it off. But it's it can go up. I can, you know, already got it tightened really good. You can see that. And you know, that's something I didn't know I was gonna even use on there. Man, I'll just buy it, find a good deal on it, and maybe I'll use it, you know, later on. But it, I mean, did not expect me to use it 2 weeks later. So that was so I've been buying my tools. I gotta go on purpose to like the tool stores. I haven't gone to buy, but I gotta go on purpose to buy some stuff. Usually I buy like on Amazon or like eBay or online, pretty much, you know. And so sometimes I don't even have time to do that, or I just forget it, just get lazy. But I gotta start buying more, and that all that stuff takes time. It takes time to get your tools. I had to I had to borrow my friend's tools. Sometimes some of them, like this one right here, to hold the file in place. But if it, you know, I'm gonna order those things and buy them. And since I'm gonna be doing a lot of this stuff, and pretty much, so here's the thing. My plan originally was buy this lift just for me and my friends and family. And man, this is like the cool shit, you know. You buy yourself a lift for yourself and do family friends cars, because sometimes you need an emergency. Hey, I need to do my oil change. It's been a long time, or and I'm gonna go to a Vegas trip. Stuff like that. It's like, you know, all these shops are packed. You know, in California, all the shops are very busy, and I can get them in and do them fast, right? If I have my own lift and tools and stuff like that. And so then I was like, okay, I'm gonna get my skills too. I gotta like get my skills up to do like, you know, so I won't do bad jobs. Like we bought this car, look at like this stuff. This is like bad. Like when it comes to like these fuel lines, look at this stuff. Like, man, it's like, what the hell they do that for, right? So then I gotta learn how to do it the right way. And so my thought was, once I know how to do a lot of the things I don't know how to do, and I can build a car fully myself, pretty much, like with know-how, let's say, from others, then I can do it for other people, right? Other, you know, customers, right? Talking about the high performance builds. And the more I think about it, the more I talk to people, the more it just seems I shouldn't do that. You know, yeah, I want to make money with the lift and all that, but you know, it's just a lot of problems that's gonna come up, and then so the reason I never really got into the mechanic work, like again after we closed down well, it was not ours, but my parents' mechanic shop next door. My dad got a building. He built a building actually, and he had it all for himself for mechanic, and that's why I grew up out there going, you know, lots of mechanic work. We did a lot of stuff for years, and closed it down because it was just like problems after problems with like customers. You do a job and it, you know, something else fails, and then they say that you touched the other thing and it failed because of you. It just happened to fail, and then I was like, man, this sucks. I don't like this business, you know? So we left it. We just rented it out. He rented it out. Oh, I rented it out for him. So now there's two shops over there. There's a body shop and a mechanic shop. And we stuck with the tires, and we've done really good with the tires. But, you know, the reason I never really want to get back into it, you know, even though I had some room, you can see, is that for that reason, it's like, okay, yeah, like, something's gonna fail, but like, let's say it's a big job that fails, man, you gotta do that thing all over again and not get paid. And it's hours and hours and hours of work. And, you know, that's way too much losses. Just, like, let's say you freaking put a clutch and the clutch went out, and then you gotta drop the whole clutch again. That's a lot of hours. You know, I'm already a lot of hours just in dropping that one right there, and I'm not that bad because I've done it on the floor a lot of times, right, or a few times. But it just and talk to these people and that I know that actually do it for a living, and you know, even on the side and stuff, and it's just like, man, it's you know, parts fail and you gotta do the work again, like over and over and over. Like, it's like not cool. You're losing so much money. You're just losing massive amount of money. Like, let me just use an example. Like, that's my car right there, right? The '69 Camaro, and we were working on the brake system. This is not a customer's car. This is our car, right? My car. So we had a massive amount of trouble doing the brakes system. So I don't want to go in full far into it, but bought a brand new, and then it broke. They were, I guess, pumping too hard. But we were pumping too hard because there was air that was going into these system, but it was like always like leaking right here, so that's where you got the air, and so it was hard to make lines, period. And so like we had to move this thing down to give it more room. Actually my friend did all this mainly. I was just watching him. But I mean, I was helping him whatever I can. Bleed the brakes, I was the one bleeding, pumping the pedal. But he had to make these lines like this, and like these kept leaking even then, and like, so pretty much this, to make the lines over and over and over and over and over, it was probably like about, I don't know, 6 times or something. And it was a massive amount of hours. It was probably about a 20-hour job just to do this brake system, and this is like a real basic brake system. So I mean, later on we ended up changing it to the lead vacuum. You know, this is the one that creates the vacuum now. That's not the motor, because this thing has a cam and there's just not enough vacuum. So if you see it, there's a little we can't see it, but there's a little compressor. It's kind of a little compressor, sorry, but there's a little storage tank of air, and so like it goes all the way to the booster. So now it provides way more vacuum than the motor can ever produce when it's cammed, right? And it's not even a big ass cam, it's like a mid-sized cam. And even to find out that was super hard. Like, how do we do it? This is like a very good quality product. Lead is the brand, and it's not the other ones that make a lot of noise and it takes forever to boost air in it. It takes some more amount of time to build up pressure pretty quick, but compared to the other ones that make a lot of noise, this one makes less noise and it's faster. And but the point is, like, if this job was like a customer's job and I'm getting paid to do this job right here, you know, it should take an example. Like, everything goes good, what, 2 hours, 3 hours max? But this thing took like 20 hours, something like that. This was like a massive, it's throughout the days, like it was like a full month of fucking messing with this thing. It was so hard. Now imagine if you're getting, it's your job, it's your business, and you have so much fun. Yeah, you can learn and stuff like that. But even if we're not rookies, and we're struggling so hard with this thing. It would have been like a month, dude. Like, man, that's a long time. Like, you know, can you go get paid without a month, just killing your side time? Like, I never wanted to like get back into the business because of that reason. And a lot of things are just reminding me why I don't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't want to do it, and why we got out of the business. I was over there at the mechanic shop doing the work, a lot of it. Of course, with mechanics too. But it just goes back to, I think we're just gonna stick to the original plan, and just do only work for myself, my family, and close friends. And by the way, it takes a lot of time to do this stuff. Like, yeah, this job, let's say it takes a few days, right? Or, you know, if everything goes good today, right? But but there's other things I want to do. Like, I want to change the rack and pinion. I want to put panhard bar setup. So change this one, and so the panhard bar setup is gonna be more down. So like, there's more room right here. Yeah, they did a very bad job with this exhaust, but that's not the point of this. The point is, like, it's gonna take, a few bolts and stuff, but it all takes time. And yeah, it's probably gonna take a few days because of this extra stuff I want to do, compared to like the original job, which is like just the transmission and put it back on and that's it, and so, like, and next job is gonna take days too, and then so, like, when we do a turbo build on this one, we're gonna have to take off this motor. We're gonna change the motor, and I would have another motor in the machine shop. They're gonna build for this car, but it's gonna take, that one's gonna take like a few months to do. Let's say like 2 months, 3 months, whatever. But this is gonna be NA, naturally aspirated, for probably to the end of the year, until we get the other cars done. And then we do the big job. The big job is gonna take you know, freaking a month to do this work, right? To do the turbo build. And so the point is, it takes a lot of time, and you know, like being pressured with other jobs, or I don't know, man. I think I just should say, you know what, I'm only doing jobs for my own cars, to the people that ask me, because I got a lot of customers asking me, hey, I want to do this, hey, can you do this, I'm interested in doing that. Yes, I do want to help them, man. But man, there's problems that come up with that. And so I'm just thinking, like, if you see my past video, I'll say, yeah, I want to do cars, customers' cars, but I pretty much, you know, can do it for myself, for my cars, and I still gotta do a ton of time to do these jobs. So it's gonna be like, this full year we're already packed pretty much. I'm already busy for the year for my own cars. And so, you know, new project will come along and stuff like that. Maybe I buy other cars. And so that's where I'm at right now. I mean, like I said, I'm working on my projects, and my friends too. I mean, they're like help me a lot, and I help them a lot. But I don't think we're gonna have time for like customers' cars, and I don't want to do them, kind of, in a way. Like, I don't even want to like try to make money with that thing because of lost time. So that's what I've been working on recently. That's where I'm at right now. Of course, the tire business comes first. Focus, I'll drop everything to work on customers' tires, you know, bring in that money, right? But as soon as they're gone, I go back to what I want to do. I'm also doing other projects. That's for another time. I'll talk about it. But that also taking more time away from what I've, not a lot of time. It's a little bit of time that I'm taking away, but it's a daily thing. So I'll leave you guys with this video until I make my next one. See you next time.